Hey y'all, so today's video is yet another example of me asking you what you think I should do. Now, as you might have noticed, there is a pretty big gap back here in my background, and I want to fill it. I used to have a signed print from with Clint Eastwood in it, all framed up, all right, all nice. And I took that down a couple videos ago because of political reasons. And you can Google that and find all that. But that's not today's video. And I now want to put something else there, but I'm not quite sure what to put, and I have a couple different ideas, some more expensive than others, so I want to kind of get people's ideas, and maybe they'll come up with something I haven't even thought of. Um, right now, one of the big ideas I have is, first off, I want to get something that's pretty infallible. I kind of got, I don't want to say screwed, but I guess burned by putting the Clint Eastwood print up there because, I'm always a big Clint Eastwood fan, and I've always considered this background to be kind of a self-expression type deal where it's me. All this represents part of me and part of, I guess, who I am. I don't know. I don't want to get all mushy, weird, but, like, it's all stuff I like. Let's say that. It's all stuff that I like and am fond of. So I put Clint Eastwood up there because I was a big fan of his movies and how he directed and all that, and a lot of his political standings, and kind of got burned on that. So I want to what I replace in that spot. I want to be fairly infallible, so that I don't have to take it back down. So one of the leading ideas I have is putting a Declaration of Independence up there, and again, framed and all that, and make it look good, and have that up there. That was one of my leading ideas I had, and again, kind of, I believe in the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, all that. Basically the original concept of this country. And I thought that would look good, but I'm not completely sold on that. And I've got a couple other ideas. A couple other ideas I had was putting another person up there. Um, Three main people I thought, again, I noticed that I've got a lot of different things represented, but something I don't have represented is I've always enjoyed, certain stand-up comics like George Carlin, Robin Williams, stuff like that. So I thought it would be kind of entertaining to maybe get a Robin Williams or a George Carlin print up there. In fact, I actually do have a Robin Williams album that's pretty cool that would kind of look neat. I'm not sure if it would fit, but it might look neat framed and stuck up there. I'm not sure about that. But that was an idea. And again, these are just me ideas I've spitballed, so they might last. They might last a whole grand total of 5 seconds. They might last, till I put it up there. But just random ideas. So I've got that idea. Um, Again, I guess one of the easier things to do would probably be to just have more patch panel, right? I could do one of two things. I could either put another small patch panel here, and then just have the two patch panels, or I could get a much larger patch panel, move this, which you could never really see anyway because the camera angle I never. It's always hard to tell what will and won't be in frame, so I kind of messed up on that. But I could take that and then move that up here and then put a larger patch panel. I thought about doing that, and that might end up happening, but I don't want to go that route because while I'm really glad to have this patch panel here and I think it looks cool, I don't want the background to be completely dominated by that. But again, that's a possibility. I think somebody jokingly suggested that I move, like just put more figures back there. I don't want to do that just because while this is for anybody that's a nerd knows that's the Bounty Hunters Guild from Empire, and pretty cool. I like having them there, but I don't want the entire background to be dominated by Star Wars figures. Again, it's a balance, and I don't want to have the whole background be figures. One of the last things I could do is I guess I could put a couple more guns here, like build little plaques and have the guns, a row of guns. That's something that would be quite time consuming. I actually built the plaque that the that gun hangs on. So building a couple more would be quite time consuming, and also I'd run the risk of, I'd have to make sure they all go into studs and all that, and that's going to be quite a lot of weight on the wall in that particular section. I really don't want to do that. But yeah, those are just a couple ideas I have, a couple spitball ideas. Really don't have anything really solid yet. Like I said, the getting a Declaration of Independence is kind of, I guess, if I was up to my own devices, that might be what I do. But anything I do like that's gonna have to be framed and all that. So again, it'll cost money. But yeah, I just want to hear what you guys think and get your opinions. So feel free to put down below what you think I should put in this spot, what you think should be there, and any ideas you might have. With that, thank you.